Of course, companies and individuals can access or try to access knowledge that's codified in publications or that's available on websites and so on and so forth. But I think the most sophisticated companies, at least the ones we see, are very interested in developing personal relationships with leading faculty members and researchers working in areas of interest to them, or in technologies or other areas that may be of interest to them in the future. And they find that having customized briefings, whether for an individual or for groups that they would gather, provide tremendous impact and insight into technology pathways, scientific breakthroughs, and the like. So we found that it's really in developing the relationships with the companies, them developing relationships with our faculty through a set of individualized programs that really adds value. You know, it's hard to describe it, but I often say companies that come here, they'll listen to a faculty member and they'll have what I call a eureka moment. And so I can sit here and say, oh yes, you come to MIT and have a eureka moment. But when you're in the room and you see that people get a flash of insight because they've exposed to an approach or a way of thinking that never crossed their minds before, that's priceless. So that kind of impact on the thinking of the leading strategists, business developers, R&D personnel in companies has really made our program the flagship and one that continues to grow and prosper. New companies often ask, do they need to sponsor research right from the start if they join the Industrial Liaison program or if they want to understand what's going on at MIT? And the answer is no. In fact, the Industrial Liaison program was founded because a set of companies back in the 1940s, Standard Oil of New Jersey, in fact, came to MIT's president and said, look, we know there's a lot going on at MIT of relevance to our company. Can you find a way to help us access that so that we can remain informed of all of the advances ongoing at MIT across all of the labs, centers, departments, and schools? And so the Industrial Liaison program was formed based upon that need. Right now, of the 200 companies that are in our program, about half have gone on to sponsor research. But the other half don't use the ILP just to find ways to sponsor research or engage in any other kind of programmatic activity. They use it as a technology or a research monitoring or scouting function. So for many companies, it's just as important for them to know what's going on at a knowledge center like MIT so that I can bring that back in and help that address my internal strategy around research or technology acquisition. So the answer is no. Many companies don't go on to sponsor research and just are content with the Industrial Liaison program's access to MIT. The other advantage, or another advantage that we know from our surveys of members that's of vital importance, is the conferences and events programs that we put on. The networking that goes on there between executives, typically on the technology or research or strategy side, companies find very valuable. So a company that may be in defense aerospace, senior executive in research there, gets the opportunity not only to hear MIT faculty and other executives from industry speak, but also to network with peers, say in the chemicals industry or the pharmaceutical industry or the auto industry, and find that there's a lot of benefit in thinking about how does one approach acquiring knowledge globally. How does one practice an open innovation model to have real impact on one's internal processes? So there are a lot of questions around processes and incentives and approaches to acquiring knowledge that is available through the networking our program provides.